James from Act Audio, Vernon, Connecticut, and today we are unboxing the Hertz HD14H cut-in kits. So this kit used to come as a combo with the 6x9s. They recently separated it, which could be great for some people because they can use their own speakers. I do think that the Hertz 6x9 is the best speaker to put on a motorcycle. That's my personal opinion. I found that it gets a little lower. The only speaker I have not tried it against is the new Diamond Neo speaker. So I have not experienced that speaker yet. I will be soon on my bike. Stay tuned for those videos. Otherwise, it's the best speaker that I've personally found. They're all extremely close. I just found I can get these speakers just a little bit lower than the rest for a little bit more bass. Not these speakers, the Hertz 6x9 Neos. So opening up, we got some owner's guides, how-to speaker gaskets, which is great for under the speaker. It helps seal for sound. Also, a little bit of sealing for moisture. We're gonna open up one side because you don't need both. They're pretty much the same thing. The other side has just screws in it that you're gonna use. The main side, it's got your harness. This harness is complete to go from the front of the bike and the fairing, down under the tank, under the gas seat, out the sides, and it contains the grommets that you're gonna use to run it into the bags to keep it all watertight and resistant, and these terminals that clip to your speaker. Some speakers, you may have to cut these off, like the Diamonds or Cicadas. They usually use the push terminals or the screws. The Hertz uses this connector, but obviously you can modify that as needed. So this is backbone, I forget what it's called. Then we have our template. So this is pretty easy. I can show you guys a time lapse next in this template. You're gonna put it on the speaker, screw in your screws to secure it down, and you're gonna cut the outline here. It makes it pretty easy to do this cut in. The biggest, most important thing here is protecting the bag. So you're gonna move the bag around, you're gonna use the jigsaw on it or whatever you're using to cut it, and you wanna protect that bag. Tape, in my opinion, isn't quite enough because it can easily tear and then you're scratching the paint. We don't wanna do that. So we use tape and we use a protective film that goes over the paint that's very strong. And once we get past that part, we get into the cosmetic part. This is the under piece. As you can see, it again has a gasket that's gonna help seal from water to keep the water out of dripping into your bag, as long as this is installed right, because if it's not installed right, you definitely can still have problems. Here's the top piece, again, not this side, no it does. Again, it's got the gasket that runs all the way around to help seal it. You're gonna take these two pieces, this goes underneath the lid, this goes on top of the lid, and with the screws supplied, you're gonna marry them together and you're gonna have your Hertz cut-in. A lot of the companies, they label the grill on the side or the top with the company. Hertz embedded it into the plastic here. So it is still there, it's just not as predominant, not as noticeable, which I do like because sometimes people don't really want that big shiny branding of another company on their bike. Some people do. We're about to cut the bags, so we'll show you a little time lapse of that and we'll show you the completed project. All right, so here's the completed lid off the bike. You can see this thing fits really nice. I'll zoom out. We open it up. The speaker's in there, secure. We still got to drill our hole to run the grommet through and the wire. You know, that's a sharp looking kit. I think it's the best looking kit on the market, paired with the best sounding speaker for motorcycles on the market. But thanks for watching. You guys have any questions about how this works or how we did it, please hit me up below. I'd love to answer them. Maybe you can give me some fuel for a future video. If you're in the area, come down, check out our work, listen to some bikes. We got a couple here. You know, these are great sounding bikes. This one, we ran some 4-gauge too up under the fairing. It's the Hertz HD14H, powerful bike, or amp. You know, everything we do as well, we make sure we brand. So these RCA connectors are heat shrunk and sealed together. We want everyone to know we did it. If it gets sold to someone or it's in a dealership, we want them to know we did it. If they have any questions, they know who to contact. We take a lot of pride in our work. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Come on, guys. Come say goodbye. Molly, come here. Goodbye from the Act Audio team.